Let's go. Let's do a quick audio and visual check while everyone's panicking. Everyone's panicking.
Where is he?
Yeah, where is he? Where is he at? Where is that? Panic. FOMO. Sell. Buy. The emotions. You could tell sometimes who's emotional and who's not by the way they are in the YouTube chat. I'm like, man, wonder how that trader is. But how are you, Coach Jay? How have you been? How was your day? I'm gonna get a few things finished set up on my end, and
doing good.
We'll be
Doing
good.
Trading day was good. Did not trade a whole lot. Took a long in the equities last night and a couple of trades during fast markets this morning. Saw what type of day it was going to be and went ahead and locked myself out. But it was a good day overall. Good day overall. Cannot complain. Shared on the stream that I got a new puppy, so that has been taking up a lot of my time today. Puppies don't sleep.
Seen that. I seen that. That's an absolutely adorable puppy.
Thanks, man. Thanks.
And you don't have carpet in your house, so
there's that one rug. There's that one rug in the living room.
Okay.
Which, yeah, trying to keep them away from that.
Yeah. Well, welcome everybody. Welcome to Slow Markets. I'm Coach Dakota, and Mondays and Wednesdays there is to my left, your right, Coach Jay. And in the Topstep or in the YouTube chat, there's our Topstep risk disclosure. Everything that we go over is for educational purposes only. It's not financial advice. It's not a signals of class. We are here to learn. And I am back. I am back home from Vegas. Had a great trip. But let's take a look at these markets first. And let's see about trading opportunities. And yeah, always. We'll get to questions a little bit later. I'm going to do our regular rapid fire, which is I'll go through the NASDAQ top-down analysis, and I'll switch over to gold, pass it off on to Coach Jay. If there's trades, shout them out. You can see I'm up here. I have my live account. So, you know, as always, as I trade my live account, as I do this for everybody, the only thing that I do love to ask for is the likes. The likes. My goal has been 850 likes. I don't know why I chose that number, but maybe we could bump it up. So let's get going. Daily in the NASDAQ, we're seeing volatility. We've seen a sell-off. The question is, where are we going? What is this looking like? And let's see these markets. We came down and we test these lows. Like this is these 24,700 levels has been a spot where a lot of buyers have been stepping in and buying this. This is the daily chart on the NASDAQ. And yeah, you can see buyers kept stepping in around this area. And on the 14th, which was this? Oh man, Friday. Yeah, Friday. We had that big candle. Man, that was a very volatile day. We came all the way down to these 600s and just completely bounced off that. And we have Nvidia earnings on Wednesday. That's going to be a big one, of course. It's like the Super Bowl this week. That's what all eyes are going to be on, at least for me. And talking about seeing what the Fed speakers are about interest rates. I know the odds of an interest rate cut in December are starting to decrease, which is bringing volatility and uncertainty, which the markets don't really like. Zooming into an hourly chart, you can see that level I drew out on the daily. We are holding it once again. This was Friday's low, had that massive rally. Let me make sure. Friday's low had that massive rally throughout most of the New York session. We consolidated. And we finally broke down. We finally broke down through that, sold off, tested this low, and we're starting to hold up nicely tonight. Buyers are stepping in. Anything can happen. What am I looking at tonight? First thing I notice is a higher low? Question mark. Is this a higher low? I'm not sure. I wouldn't be surprised if this market finds buyers and we come back up and retest this 25,000 level. 25,000 is a big round number, so maybe we could come up and test it here on, maybe it's a big round number. It's definitely a big round number. 25,000, and my art skills are definitely coming back to me.
What do we have there? What is that?
I don't know, man. I'm just don't you do that when you're just drawing something on the chart? And you're like, yeah, you know what? Actually, that looks like this.
It looks like something. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like something.
It looked like the. You ever watch that show Ed, Edd and Eddy?
Yeah, yeah, I know. It did look like a little bit
The
like
plank.
that. Planked.
Yeah. Looked like
Or
the plank
Perry the
man in any
platypus,
other
yeah.
job.
Perry the
Yeah, it did look
platypus.
like
There
Perry.
you go.
Yep.
There you go. Let's look at the 5-minute chart before we get too distracted. So let's zoom in on here, and this is that higher low we're talking about. We made that low during power hour, and we had that nice bounce. We opened it up tonight, and we had a push down to these 830s. We made a higher low, and this is the previous high. So the question is, can we break this and make a higher high? So higher low, higher high, question mark. Or is this level? This is a major level of support. That was support. We finally broke down. It looks like during lunchtime, and now it's acting as resistance. So that's the two questions I'm looking at for tonight. Are we gonna act as resistance and still back off and go retest these lows, or we're going to break out and come back up to these highs? And what will it look like? I'm not sure. We're seeing lots of volatility already tonight. Like these are some big moves. Like that's 120 points for slow markets, 100 points down, 100 points up. It's not extremely normal, but it shows you how volatile the markets are. Coach Jay, that's what I'm seeing right now. I'm going to continue to watch this. If I see a trade, I'll shout it out. I'll switch to your charts. Let me know what are your thoughts. And there they are.
Let's take a look here. My thoughts right now, we are pretty flat. Looking at the first, let's make this a 30-minute candle here. Looking at the first 30-minute candles range and VWAP in relation to that candle, it's pretty much right in the middle of it. So no direction right now. I do not believe that stays this way. Let's see where we are on a higher time frame. This October 10th candle, we've been using 50% of this candle as a support, 24,773. We came down, bounced a couple of times near that area. It was near the low of the session today. 731 was the low, 733 is that 50%. So I really want to see how the market responds around that area if we do get down there. If that was a level that we bounced off of, yesterday or Monday's price action, maybe we do rotate higher. But what I am looking at, Dakota, is since we printed this October 10th candle, we have not traded the low of it, right? On the daily, we've traded the upper extreme of it. We tested 50%. We stayed here for a little while, but we have not traded the lower extreme of this move. I asked this at the buzzer, but can anyone think of a catalyst that has the potential to get the markets to trade down here at 50 at the lower extreme of this candle?
NVIDIA earnings.
NVIDIA earnings
Definitely
could be the thing. It could be that. It could be the NFP number that we're supposed to get on Thursday, NFP and jobless claims. We know we have not been getting data because of the government shutdown. We're getting some of that on Thursday. So there's a couple of catalysts, but that's kind of how I'm looking at this. It almost feels like the market, I hesitate to say needs to, but kind of wants to tag this lower extreme. Again, we haven't printed it since we haven't touched that level since we printed it. And we do have, looking at moving averages on the daily, this is the first daily candle close we've had since October 10th. And before that, it was April 29th, the last time we closed under the 50-day moving average. So a little bit of structure change here potentially. Obviously, there's a lot more work to do for the market to call this a sell-off or the rally is over. But it's looking kind of weak here. But we will see.
There is some weakness in this market. Maybe this is all prep before a Santa rally. I mean,
right.
Who knows? I as a trader, I love the volatility, and that's all we could ask for. So let's take a look at gold. Gold has been the market, and gold's starting to sell off, actually. I was watching it here for just a moment, and it was looking very tempting to get into a short. I'm going to look at this hourly chart, and you can see we from these 250s, big sell-off, little pop, another huge sell-off, and throughout most of today, it looks like we were just kind of holding this downtrend. Like this is a very solid hold on this downtrend, and we just broke through some of these lows tonight, or not tonight, throughout around noon, and the sellers are starting to push this thing back down. Can we see 4,000? I'm gonna lean towards yes, and I might be hopping into a trade right here to the short side. Looking to go break these 20s. I'm going to jump into 2. I'm jumping into 2 right now, being a little preemptive of the break of these 27s. I like this setup. I really do. I might add to it if we can start to break through these 27s. My target's going to be looking around these 40-10s. 40-10s, maybe go retest these lows. But, yeah, I remember, I mean, it wasn't too long ago. The end of October, this was a major area of resistance. And every time we would get into these 40s, we would just sell off. We'll just dump. So I'm curious if these sellers are going to come back and maybe we see the same type of price action where this becomes the resistance point. That is the major question. Thoughts on gold? I'll keep this trade up. We'll switch it to your charts.
You want to know? You want to know my target in gold? 39.74.
What's that?
39.74 is my target in gold.
Okay.
I'm trying to see whether or not there is a trade for us to get down there, for me to limit risk. Because to me right now, the risk has to go above 40.60. And all I'm looking at really is the daily chart, 20 moving average, which is right now the high of the day. And gold did this thing where it rotated between the 20 and the 50 for a while. Now this range in between the 20 and the 50 is less than a daily ATR. So I think it's a very reasonable target to see 39.75 today in gold by the end of the session. Not by the end of slow markets, but by the end of the trading session, Tuesday's price action. But the question is how we get down there. If we get a pop up in gold, 40.40. Yeah, if we trade up to 40.40, I may get in the short. I don't know if you'll still be in it by that point, but I want to give it a little bit of room to work. And if I get a trade up to 40.40, I can short a 2-lot, risk about $500. My stop will go above 40.65, but I do like that trade.
Yeah. And I mean, that's the thing, right? I think you said it really well. And I think everybody watching needs to understand that is you could say a price and say, hey, gold's going to be at 4,000 by end of day today. It doesn't mean you could still make money off of it because how we get there is a whole new story. Let me switch it back to my charts because I just added to that. Because maybe we go see 29.70s, right? But then how do we get there? I mean, we could easily bounce up to these 50s, stop me out, and then we turn around. Maybe we just keep going up and up and up and get all the way up to like 40.80s, and then like the last 5 minutes of the New York session just dump all the way there. You never know the path that this market's going to be taking, even if you have a good analysis. I mean, how many times me, and I'm sure you've had plenty of times as well, Coach Jay, and most of the chat too, where you have an analysis, you get in the trade, you get stopped out, only to watch the market go without you. I know Braden today during the New York session, he was looking for shorts. I was looking for shorts, and the market was just not, doing what we were wanting it to do at the time, and it was just chop and chop and chop. And then the next thing we know, after we get chopped out, the market just sold off. And it's like, oh, it's just so frustrating sometimes to just watch that happen. And so, yeah. You've experienced that. I know that, Jay.
Anybody absolutely. I mean, man, the day Braden had, and he said it too. He was just like, sometimes it just goes like that, right? Like he had the market right. I don't think he ever tried to take a long, right? A market that was down 1.5% on the day, he lost money selling. And it's the timing and location question of trading. And sometimes it makes it very, very difficult when you have days like that. But again, I can know exactly where this market is going to go and potentially lose money because I don't know how it's going to get there. And it's why we manage risk, right? You don't know for sure that something's going to happen. Even if you have it's a 95% chance it gets there, it could take the long way.
It could take the long way. Yep, we know that. Someone says, Dakota, you still have your personal gold position on? Yeah, I still have most of it. Remember, I was looking for the 150s when we first broke out, and so I was able to take some of those off on the way up. But yeah, my overall long-term view on gold is bullish. I think for gold, okay, let me make sure I say this. Make sure I'm saying this correctly. Gold typically goes up if interest rates go down. And now that the Fed is starting to look a lot less likely to cut rates in December, it's maybe putting some pressure on gold. Like that's what I'm thinking of. Obviously, it's an opinion, but let's watch this. We're in the money here. We're in the money.
This is a great trade.
And I don't have music on. Let's get.
So I'm looking at your trade, Dakota, and one of the things we mentioned during at the buzzer at the close was if you can pull up. Actually, I think you kind of have it there. Is that a 30-minute chart on your left side, or is that hourly?
The left is the hourly.
Hourly. Okay. Either way, right? That candle, which was started at 1:30 Central Time. The 50% mark of that candle, 40/40 is right above there. I don't know that we get back up there, to be honest.
Let's not get back up there.
Yeah, I don't know that we do. I have my order in. I did set the orders, so I'm looking to sell a 2-lot from 40/40. If we get back up there, stop will be 40.65, and looking for 39.65 as the target. But I may not get triggered into this trade.
Yeah, gold's already down 1% though, so I'm a little bit hesitant. I just noticed that. So let's just watch. If gold's already down 1%, I might be more willing to get out of this trade. Let's see. I mean, we've seen gold pretty volatile. We've seen this gold pretty volatile, but gold already being down 1% is making me a little hesitant now.
Silver's down 2% almost already. Silver's kind of been the leader percentage-wise in the metals. Like silver will be down 5%, and then you'll see a 2.5% day in gold. Gotta say, I like this trade for what it's presenting right now. Of course, anything can change, but
yeah. All right, chat. Let's hear it. I want to see what's the chat's opinion. I did it once. I want to just double check and confirm on this note. But what's everyone's thoughts? I'm asking to the team. About starting 30 minutes early, because with the time, and I think everybody, as traders, we probably noticed it, that spike in volatility that we see at the top of the hour, typically it starts in 10 minutes, but due to daylight savings, it was an hour ago. It was 50 minutes ago. So let me know in the chat if we get to 900. Like I was doing 850. Let's see if we get to 900 likes tonight, and yeah. The more response I get from the community, the more willing I'm sure, or the higher the probability it would happen. Right? That's a correlation, right? Community wants it. Supply, demand. There's a push in gold. There. Whoa. Okay. We're getting a move here.
Great trade, dude. Great trade. So far. Don't want to hype it up, but I really like this setup.
Ooh, it's the music. All right, I gotta take one off there at 24. See money, take a little bit of money right there. 24/7. Let's go. Is it gonna fill me? Is it gonna give me this?
The magic music.
Is it? Come on, market. I was trying to get 24/7. 24. All right, I'm pulling that one. If we get back down there, I think we could even break a little bit lower. Come on. Another push. Almost there.
Yeah.
All right. 24.4. 24.4. Okay, got one. Got one of them. Got a little bit of profit. $23s. I'll take another one right there. I'll take another one.
It almost feels like 4,000 is inevitable in this trade. And you don't ever know anything, but this is a setup, Dakota, that right now is so what I really like to do is when I'm in a trade, I like to think about what the review of the trade looks like after the fact when we, check the markets for at the buzzer.
Okay.
And this is a pretty good one.
I like it.
This is a pretty good one. When we review, this is usually what the market looks like when we say, hey, that was the trend for the rest of the day. Now, that does not mean that this is going to be the trend for the rest of the day. But I really do like this trade.
Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. We gotta. I'm still trying to pay for that trip. The trip to Vegas. We're.
Somebody says, "Why is my hat so low?" Because I have bags under my eyes.
That dog, man. That dog's keeping me awake.
I've been walking a puppy since 6 a.m. this morning. That's why. Got bags under my eyes.
Father of a furry four-legged creature.
Right.
What's his? Is it his?
His, yeah.
Yeah. What's his name?
His name is Obi.
Obi,
yeah.
Obi. Okay. Opening range breakout. Is that what you name off? Really? Oh,
No.
Oh, okay.
But I saw some people say that. They were like, "Oh, is that OB?" And this is how you know you're in a community of traders. Like, "Oh, is that OB for opening range breakout?"
Yeah, I know.
Is it what order block? No.
There we go. Getting some profits right there. Locking it in. Let's manage this. The song paid today. Obi-Wan. Oh, it's the names in the community.
Someone said, am I saying hold this trade the whole day? So if I was in this trade, yes, that would be my thought process. Hold this until 39.75 would be my trade. Again, anything we say here is for educational purposes only. We share that risk disclosure. And Dakota's actively in the trade, so we could ask him how he's going to manage this one. But from what I'm seeing, yes, this says hold it for a while, at least for a run of the Monday low, 4,670. We got down near that 4,000 level, big fat round number, going to act like a magnet the closer we get to it, and we bounced, just short of it. I would not be surprised at another test of that level.
Yeah. And here's the nice thing, everybody. You're here watching YouTube free without paying, and you get to actively watch me manage how I am going to finish this trade up in my live account. So let's get to that 900 like goal. Let's get to 900 like, because you guys get this. Someone says back. Yeah, we made dinner. We made dinner and a little something. Dinner for two. Get through these 20s.
Oh man. So Dakota, I don't know if you know this, but there's like just like a few traders, like a handful of traders in our community that every time I say something, they're like, "Oh, Jay's an ICT trader." Naming my dog Obi probably doesn't help that. They're like, "Oh, we knew it. He's naming his dog after order blocks." I didn't call him fair value.
Oh, that'd be next level. That'd be next level. Just looking to. I'm taking profits on breakdowns. Like every time we get like a push lower, I'll take a contract off. I already took half my profits. I'm not looking for anything crazy. I'm not looking for. I mean, time frame, right? This is not one I'm going to be holding overnight. This is just going to be a nice slow markets trade, and I mean, we want to for the YouTube. We are up 65 ticks. We're up 65 ticks.
Nice trade. So what I will say about my entry's still at 40 half. If we do get up there, if we run this low, I'm canceling the order.
Okay.
If we run that low at 4,006 first, I'm just gonna pull it.
Let's run the low. Let's run it. 60 ticks, man. This is in slow markets. Very not so slow sometimes. Not so slow. While we wait, watch this trade play out for a second. Let me just jump over the NASDAQ. What are we doing here? Flatlining. Yep. Nope. Not worth. Yep. Now you're gonna look at the NASDAQ. Let's focus on.
I just pulled up the S&P and there's nothing to look at there either.
We're trading the moving market. The moving market. Gold is moving here.
Go to where the money is.
Someone says, please put the short song back on. Okay, because you said please. This is the short song. And, you asked me please, and I did so. And so, let's get those likes up to 900 while we watch this. Yeah, please. Yeah.
I just hit the like.
There you go.
How many we have? 455.
We're at 455. 455. I made some money. I gambled for the very first time.
Okay.
And,
what'd you play? Oh, I saw it actually. I saw the post.
Yeah, you seen it?
Yep.
I'll show it in a moment. If we get to 850 likes, I'll show it.
That is the way to do it. The first time I ever went to Atlantic City, which is East Coast Vegas, nowhere near Vegas, but yeah, first time we went, hey, as a group, everyone puts money on it, and we'll see what happens. And then you do it 3 times. You're like, oh wow, this is too easy. It's like they know.
That's how the addiction starts.
Yep.
That's
It's like we got some new fish.
Hooked.
Get them hooked.
All right, come on. All right, come on, gold. Let's see it. Yeah, 850 likes. And while we go through and do that, let's make sure we got the hashtag slow markets. I see a lot of traders already sending in hashtag slow markets. What it is, if you are new, there's my social media link in the YouTube chat. Go ahead and tag me hashtag slow markets if it's good. If I like it, I'll show it here live on air. It's a trade, your trader setup, something fun. All right, let's get through these 22s. Man, look at this. We're starting to pick up some speed now.
All right, we're gonna. You gotta stop. When your messages get hidden in the chat, do you know that they get hidden, or are they still visible to you?
I don't know.
It's a great question. I gotta test something out for my burner account. But nice trade we got going on here. 40-22-20 last trade in gold. Looks like this trade might leave without me, but that is all right. 40-40 was that initial spot. Yeah, Dakota, start the stream a half an hour early. I would be in this trade with you.
Well, if we get to like I said, 900 likes, I'll show the one thing I gambled on. First time ever gambling in that aspect with negative expectancy.
Yeah.
Here we go. Breaking through these 20s. And then I'll send the request. Let's get through 20. Look at this market. All right, I'm going to close one more off right there at 21s. And I'm going to trail this baby down. And there it goes. Up 100 ticks. 100 ticks. 100 ticks. And
39.98. That's your
39.
first one.
What? What do you mean?
That would be the first target.
Okay. Oh, okay. 30, yeah. You said 39. I didn't know you was talking about gold because we've been in 4,000s for so long.
Right.
39.98. Man, I closed one out right there at the lows. These 21.
Nice out.
Let's see.
And
there's
all right, I'm gonna pull my order.
All right.
Let's see if we get back up there.
We'll just let this baby just cook. I'm just down to my last micro. It's a beautiful thing about small size, wide stops. You could build a position. You could get out. You could take partial profits, all that good stuff. So
is your stop
in profit?
In profit?
Yeah, it's right here at 27s. These 27s.
Let's just try something. Just put the exit at 39.75 and just leave it.
39.75, and then just leave it. All right, Coach Jay. I'm gonna go 75.1. No, I'm going 75.1. Okay. There it is.
Let's see what happens.
I will trail this.
Yes.
And we'll see what happens. We shall trail this. we we'll see where we finish the end of the night or end of slow markets. And so far, so good. You like this trade, man. You really do.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the first
telling you,
time
man.
you've
I
ever-
love this trade.
First time you've ever done that. Wow. Okay.
We talked about this when you were here, but yeah, and it's a runner, right? It's a runner. It's full position. Even if I was in this trade, I would not be looking for full position down there. But I like this trade, man.
Hey, I can't argue with you on that one. In that case, yeah. I mean, it's a risk-free trade. I up, $200 with stop loss in $20. So, like, it's doesn't really matter what happens with this trade, and you want the stop to be way down here. Where did it go? Where is it at? Oh, I canceled it. Let's go. You said 39.75, right?
Mm-hmm.
There you go. 550 ticks is your target on this one. In Jay we trust.
Sounds about right. And again, so some people might say, hey, is that trading advice? It's not, right? Dakota is going to trade this trade however he sees fit. And he's already done that, right? You notice I haven't said anything until that's
clear.
Runner, because what you're managing, but I do like that trade for down there. 39.75. Trade your own trades, everybody.
Trade your own trades. But I mean, here's the thing. It's a runner, right? We have the luxury to be flexible with after you take profits and you have a runner, and yeah, look at this thing. Look at this thing. Go. Wow. Okay, let's get through some of these hashtag slow markets. Man, we got a lot of them. We have a lot of them. I gotta be. I have to filter through some of them, everyone. Like I said, that's where you'll get some of the stuff. And once we get to 150 or 900 likes, then I'll go through and I'll show everyone that gamble I did, and that will, like I said, supply and demand. You guys demand. If you guys want to see me start in 30 minutes early, make sure we capture that volatility here due to the time change. The more of the demand, the higher the probability that will happen. So let's get through some of these hashtag slow markets while we watch this gold trade. And here it is. Gold is gold. Trailed out 13.6 points. Oh, wow. Man, look at this trade, Jay. Up almost $5,000. They were short. Look, their trade. Yeah, look at this. They were short before we even got on air.
30 micros. Wow,
yeah.
What a trade.
Yeah, and they're targeting 07s. Oh, look at that.
What a trade.
This is going.
Oh, it's going to come and get us?
We're popping.
We're coming to get you? Shouldn't say us. This is your trade.
Should I widen the stop?
No. So you manage from that side.
I gotta get it. I'm gonna give it room, man. I'm gonna give it room for. Was not expecting that bounce. Okay,
Yeah, that came out of nowhere.
Yeah, look at that trade. Shout out to you.
Is that almost $5,000 in that trade? Yeah, wow, that is.
Yeah, $5,000 on that trade. Wow. Yeah. There we go. See, I like seeing that, and that's before we even got on air, trading their own process, their own strategy. Here's another one. 3 payouts within a month, and was in vacation 2 weeks. Okay. Nice work. Edris. I think I'm saying that right. Man, it's like
Chat is asking a question here about
pizza. Yeah, go ahead.
Chat's asking, if I'm saying, hey, Dakota, hold your runner here, would I just enter a trade? I wouldn't, right? Because Dakota's trade at that point was a risk-free trade, right? Where he already took profits and that was down to a runner. Would I be adding into a position if I was already short where he was? No, I wouldn't, right? So it was either going to stop him out for that profit target or go, but it wasn't a spot to add into a trade, to get into a trade at that point.
Correct. Yeah, there's a difference between a risk-free trade that you could have as a runner and entering a new position, putting on brand new risk.
Yeah.
Yep. Two very different things. I might just bail out of this one, Jay.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch this price action. I might just bail.
They heard me get excited about
All
that
right,
profit
all right,
target,
yeah.
and they're like, wait.
There you go. There he is. Man, it's ripper. That was a ripper. So up 194. Up 194. If I see it, I'll set it up again because I do like the short side on this one. Let's take a look at the Nasdaq. So 194. Nasdaq is as ugly as it gets when it comes to this chop. Look at that. Just back and forth, back and forth. I mean, it's volatile, right? These are decent moves. Like that's, man, this wow. Okay. If you're a range trader, that's 8 points on the, yeah, so it's decent moves here on the Nasdaq. Decent moves on the Nasdaq. Gold went right up to my stop loss, hit it. We'll see how it goes. We'll see if there's another setup there on gold while I continue.
Nice trade either way, man.
Yeah, I mean, $200 with a few micros to start the day off. Yeah, I mean, fast markets, $300. Right now, $200 base hits in the live account. For those that talk shit. Now let's get to. Come on, I always gotta. I have to take my jabs, right? Whenever I'm down, they have their jabs. When I'm up, I gotta take a jab too. All right, here's another one. Came to watch slow markets, even though I'm profit locked out, but here for the organic support. Thank you. Let's get that organic that organic. Everything's organic, right? That we do here. The support.
Everything organic.
Okay, here's the question. This was support. Is this going to be resistance? Or are we going to just find buyers and just break through this?
Great question. Great question. So I'm thinking about putting my orders back in there, up at those 40/40s if we get there. This is a micro Bitcoin chart, but yeah, like I was saying, if we ran 4,006 first, then I really don't want to be in it. But if we get a pop back up to 40/40 here, I may just put these orders back on. Let's see. If we do it while we're in slow markets, I'll just put the and that'll be the trade right there. Nice. Actually, this should probably move up just a little bit. That's like a $500 risk.
Okay. And you're gonna let this one go overnight?
Yeah, I do want to be short gold. I'll say that. If we get up to 40/40 and it's like just a strong push where there's no clear selling at all, maybe I don't take it. But I am looking for a place to get in short gold. I'll say that.
Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm right there with you. If we bounce, find some type of reversal. I mean, that's a decent bounce off those lows. I mean, that's 130 ticks in the opposite direction. So took my profits, let a runner run, and gold found some support right there.
We got a question here from Fred. Do you take in consideration the congestion on the daily that gold hourly has dropped down into for a bounce? Are you looking at the daily congestion area? So this, I think what Fred is looking at is this kind of zone right here. Yeah, right, where that's a lot of indecision, a ton of top wicks on these daily candles. It's kind of where we're rejecting right now. And the candle that I was framing out was this one. Should we tag the high? Why did I have this candle marked out? There was something significant about this candle. I can't remember what it was.
It's like a Jack in the Day show when he has like some random line that's still working out. And it's just like, I don't know why this line's here, but it's working. It's still working.
Put this on here. Man, talking about, look at this, Dakota. I don't know when I drew this trend line.
Okay.
This is the wheat. This is the wheat. No idea when I drew this trend line.
It's working. It's wheat. Technicals.
Yep.
Technicals right there on the wheat.
Still playing out.
It is. Yes, it is. Gold's starting to reverse right there for a minute. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see if this is a reversal on gold to continue back down. I'm gonna get through a couple of more of these hashtag slow markets. SJR Trades taking a payout, $5,000. Nice work. See, look, the community's been here for a while. All these traders, base hits, done for the day, liking all this. Wow, trading, it's so true. Nope, gold's bouncing still. Gold's bouncing. Trading wheat. When's the last time you took a wheat trade?
When's the first time I took a wheat trade?
Oh,
I think someone mentioned it at the buzzer, so we just charted it, but I honestly don't think I've ever traded it.
wow. Okay. Look at the NASDAQ. Look at this move.
What just happened there?
I'm not sure. Is there like a little Fed Wallers? No, that's nothing. Nothing's really popping off in the news. I mean, it's just that was 30 points up and 30 points right back down. One thing I'm starting to look a little bit bearish now, right? Look at these highs. We keep rejecting those 950s. Triple top. A triple top. I'm gonna jump into a short. I'm liking it. I'm starting to see resistance. Let's see if we could get into a small short here for a breakdown. I'm gonna look for 910s. That rejection looks pretty looks good to me. Let's see if we get this triple top, or if we're gonna consolidate and chop around some more. We'll need to see a breakdown. Let's get it. Why am I I'm just
right here.
shorting everything.
You ever catch yourself doing that, where you're just like, the last 6 trades I've taken are all shorts? What am I seeing, or am I just looking to sell something?
You got the Michael Burry in you.
Right.
Just short this, short that.
Imagine having that, and you just short everything by millions of dollars.
I know. I know.
Yeah, I feel like shorting something. Let me short it with $20 million.
I feel like shorting something.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, here's the song.
Bitcoin looks like it wants to go. So if the correlation that Andre's been pointing out, where Bitcoin goes first and then everything follows, Bitcoin's at 91,240 right now.
Bitcoin is here. I'll switch to your
Red on the year.
Bitcoin is red on the year.
It is.
Okay. I'll look at Bitcoin in just a moment. We're watching. Man, this volatility is just. Look at it. Bounce up to 37 and then right back down. The sellers are just hammering these little bounces. All right, let's see if we can get through this. 23s. Break through these 23s. 22. It's the song. It's the song.
Rewind.
Rewind.
Bitcoin.
I'll look at Bitcoin in a second.
No, don't look at it. I'm just watching it. It's selling, and it may pull the equities with it.
Okay. Bitcoin's starting to sell off.
Down 1% right now. Yeah.
Now since Michael Burry's out of the picture because he closed up shop, we got who's the next guy? Michael Saylor. Oh, there goes NASDAQ. Break through those 20s. 917s. Oh, ooh, spike down. What was that one? We should have just went full port. Let's 14s. Let's get some continuation. I'm going to take one right there. I'll take one at those 13s. There it is. Filled. Manage risk now. 50 ticks. All right. Not too bad for another trade here. Not too bad. I'm just going to manage risk a little bit more. I'm going to manage risk a little more. Risking only 8 ticks, right? NASDAQ, I trade points. NASDAQ, I'm in points. Gold, I'm in ticks. All right. Oh, not dollars. Not dollars. I want points. just the way my brain works. 14 points in like a minute here in slow markets, and we keep on going.
Yeah, because Bitcoin is getting cooked right now. Bitcoin is getting ready to trade under 90,000.
I like it. I posted I put a post out there today on Bitcoin saying if you liked it at 124, you're gonna love it at 90. You'll marry it at 60.
Dakota can pull milk from stones.
Milk from stones.
Never heard that before.
We're milking stones. We're milking stones over here. All right, let's go retest 900 evens. Let's go retest 900 evens. All right, I'm out. That was it. We broke through those 13s. We didn't see. I seen what I got. I was looking for those 910s. Got it. There we go. Now we can bounce. Now we can bounce. 2 trades.
Sir.
2 winners. So far, so good. Let's take a look at the coin of bits, Bitcoins. And we are flushing. Man, that's the 5-minute chart.
It looks like it's going down to 85,000. We were talking about this. Was I on slow markets the other day talking about, and someone mentioned it, selling at 107s? I did not sell it at 107. I'd sell it at 103 for a trade. But man, sometimes you wish you turn your day trades into swing trades.
Jack was looking to short it at 93.
Yeah.
Jack was liking a breakdown of 93 to like, but Jack was looking at like clear down here. He was looking at like 70s.
69. Yeah. I don't disagree with him, man. I do not disagree.
And where's Sailor's liquidation?
I don't know if he has one. I think he just disappears until it goes back up.
All right, I gotta check this out. What's his company's name? MicroStrategies. I gotta look.
Yeah,
what's MicroStrategies at right now?
$195, trading $195 off its highs. Oh, it's just called Strategy now. It's not called MicroStrategy anymore.
Oh, no.
Strategy Inc.
It might be have to go back to
MicroStrategy.
Like
this is no small strategy. This is just a strategy. I mean, they are down decent amount from highs, but I think the Bitcoin holders, Dakota, we were saying this during at the buzzer, they're looking at the price of Bitcoin in relation to the dollar. And they don't care that the price is going down. They're just going to buy more, because if you look at it as a store of value instead of a trade,
just keep buying.
You just keep buying everything, right?
I mean, if somebody finds value in it, then that's good, right?
Right.
If it makes them happy, owning Bitcoin, maybe that's all that matters. Sailor said Bitcoin could drop 80% and you'll still be okay. I don't know. I mean, someone buys. He was like backing up the truck and buying hundreds of millions up here above like 100,000. I don't know. I just have a hard time. I think with any. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I guess that's a way to support your trade, right? Support your thesis, right? Where it's like, okay, he's not just calling out trades. He's putting millions of dollars behind it. So whether it works out or not, that is conviction. But
we'll see. I have no opinion on Bitcoin because I don't know enough about it to have an opinion. I just know technicals and I know market psychology. Markets have been around for a very, very long time. And there's no foolproof. It's like having all your eggs in one basket, right? I mean, too big to fail, the whole, you name it. housing markets will never collapse. The whole Michael Burry thing and
Right.
it's crazy. And that conversation I had over the weekend, I mean, it just drove me nuts, man. I had a conversation, and I swear, I was impressed by how much they knew. Like these girls, dude. Like we're sitting there chilling in Vegas, and they start talking about like perp trading and like spread, and, like going in depth on these cryptos, and I'm just like, what? And start talking about
what is this stuff?
Yeah, like what is this? Like who are these girls? Just going in depth, like, and they're like 22, 23, and they're like perp trading crypto and coins and leverage and commissions, and they're going in like all this trading lingo. That just would surprise you, right? You see somebody like, okay, wow, that's surprising. Someone so young knows so much trading lingo, and then they started talking about leverage and the communities that they're involved in kept wanting more leverage and more leverage. And it's like, yeah, you could put $100 and you could get, $1,000 with leverage. And I'm like, oh, yeah. And then that started to get me, feel like the Big Short, like, hopefully hopefully you guys understand leverage. And because if you make money, instead of making $50, you'll make $500. I'm like, yeah, you could lose it all too. Money. It's like, you could only lose the 50. I'm like, no, not exactly. Not exactly.
You could lose somebody else's money.
Yeah, it's a crazy world we live in, with the power of leverage and what we have access to with this technology.
Yeah, I think information moves so fast because of the internet that it's really not surprising that, they're, damn, I was going to call them kids, but that would make me sound old. But 22 and 23-year-olds, right? Like, those are relatively young people to have that much experience already. But the internet just moves information faster.
Yeah. Yes.
And I'm starting to sound like a dinosaur, so I'm gonna stop now. But
yeah. So anyway, I got her number for research purposes.
Nice.
Yeah. Had to ask more about the crypto.
Share trade ideas.
Share trade ideas. Yeah, that's what it was. Right. That's what it was. Did we get to those 850 likes? Did we get to that?
How old am I? I'm 30 until I'm 40.
You're 30 until you're 40. Oh, shoot. All right, gold. Gold is slowly starting to drift a little bit lower. Okay, I got to change the music up for the vibe. Yeah, I still like the shorts, Coach Jay. We popped up down there to those 33s.
Gold shorts,
Obviously, with the power of hindsight, a decent short opportunity. We just broke through maybe a head and shoulders pattern here on the 100 tick chart, and we're starting to push back lower.
Yeah, I still do like this trade. Trying to find a spot to get in. We were just rejected off of VWAP.
We reject. Show me that.
Let's see where we at. There we go. So this green line.
I think I might have lost.
Is VWAP. You lost my chart. Let me share them one more time. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Yeah. Take your time. Take your time.
All right, you should have them now.
Yep.
Why I like this trade so much, there's a trade that Coach Paul and I call the urgency trade. Now, what it is the first half an hour, we have price and volume leaving that range, and VWAP is just continuing to be a resistance right now. So even on that last half an hour bar, with that move that just kind of stopped you out, we pushed up into a down-sloping VWAP that has already left the opening range to the downside. A lot of times we'll just see this accelerate. Now, accelerate is subjective in these terms, right? We are in slow markets time where there is less volume. So this is a move that could take hours, but so far the flow of the market is to the downside. Trying to find another example of where that turned out to be the trend for the day. Okay, here's another one, right? Like this one is a little more drastic, but what starts off looking like this turns into this. And now it's not a guarantee that it's going to happen, but when it starts looking that way, it's like, okay, I'm comfortable putting a little bit more risk behind something that looks like that. Now, having higher time frame levels of supply demand can tell you where the market has the potential to go. But really, for me, on the higher time frame, what I'm looking at is the 20 and 50 moving average, and they're within a daily ATR. Again, I'm almost not even questioning the test of this 50 moving average. I'm questioning how we get there, and I'm okay being wrong shorting into it, if that makes sense.
That does.
And I'll be wrong, right? It is what it is, but it kind of feels like an interesting target here. I know Coach Vince, when we got in a house account short this morning, was looking 39.68 as a target as well, somewhere down there.
I like it, and this is a higher time frame, right? The 30-minute or the
Yeah.
daily. You trade off the 30-minute though.
This is a daily that I'm looking at now, but yeah, I use a daily 30 and then a 3-minute for entries.
Okay.
So it's funny, Dakota. We were on Slow Markets, I think it was last week, and we were talking about a very similar trade, and it was the same kind of dilemma, right? It's, hey, I have an idea of where the market's going, but how do we get there is the question. And
Yeah,
I took a short, got stopped out of it, and I actually, when we got off the stream, I took a long into a better level to take a short, and then ultimately that short played out. So that's the only reason I'm not short here, because it's just, not definitive yet. But if we push into 40/40s, I will take it.
Okay, I agree. And look at the NASDAQ. Those 910s was the low of this little sell-off. I mean, that's all it gave us, is that short down to 910s, took profits. Now we're continuing to find buyers. I mean, as crazy as it sounds, I mean, we see lots of volatility in these markets. I mean, NVIDIA earnings coming up on Wednesday. If you don't know, that's going to be a big event, NVIDIA earnings, Wednesday after the bell. You're going to be watching it, right, Coach Jay, at the buzzer? And
Yep.
Can that be the catalyst for this market to turn around and buyers stepping in? Or could this be the catalyst for it to sell off and go, continue this volatility? I mean, I'm going to be watching it. That's for sure. As we watch this volatility continue to increase.
I will be there watching it for sure. Where's spot Bitcoin trade right now?
I can tell you.
I keep getting stuck on this Bitcoin chart, man.
Oh, okay.
It's
Yeah, give me a sec. You're looking at the big Bitcoin futures, right? Because you can trade those here at Topstep.
Yeah, I'm looking at future. Yeah, looking at futures, we can trade them here. Okay, spots at 91,535.
Yeah, 530s, the 500s, 500s. Yeah. All right, I gotta look at MicroStrategy. Yeah, it's down. And is there anything up? Google got a nice bid today. I seen that. What was it? Because Berkshire put some capital to work over there. I wonder if Berkshire Hathaway has any Bitcoin. Does anybody know? Chat.
That's a great question.
Does they use Warren Buffett's name because it's it brings the views and the clicks, but Warren Buffett's making no decisions over there. It's Berkshire Hathaway. It's his company, right? They have none.
No.
Okay.
None.
Okay.
All right, I don't know if this is true or not. I'm reading this article from Benzinga. Warren Buffett avoids Bitcoin, but do you know Berkshire Hathaway owns stake in a company that pitches BTC as critical inflation hedge? Is that true? I'll verify this source.
Say that again.
Basically, this headline is saying that Berkshire doesn't own Bitcoin, but it owns stake in a company that considers Bitcoin a critical inflation hedge. So they own Bitcoin by proxy.
Interesting.
Right. If I'm invested in a company that is invested in Bitcoin, I'm invested in Bitcoin. Right. It's like if you own MicroStrategy, you own Bitcoin.
I got it. Indirectly, right?
Right.
Source. Trust me, bro.
Right.
Nasdaq's just choppy. I mean, it's choppy, but I mean, it's volatile, right? Like these are 10-point moves. And if you're new, this volatility is not very common. So we're seeing some good moves here. Wonder if the government, someone say, yeah, that's right. Richard Harris, maybe the government's going to be buying more Bitcoin. Maybe the government's selling it.
All right. Get it at a better price.
Yeah, get it at a better price. Why not? Gold held that. Gold held it. Okay, this could be a trade. This could be a trade here, not being tied to the short bias. We did hold these 28s. And so can we break through these 34s and come back and retest 40s? Is this a market structure? So far, the answer is looking bullish.
I would love a retest of the 40s. And that gives me a better spot to get into the short for this trade.
Yeah, that's interesting because the structure changed. It's changed right here in front of us. Yep. Made a higher low. There we go. There it is. There's that breakout. We just broke through that high. We held these 28s. And maybe a chance to come up and test these 40s again.
The song always reminds me of that Six Flags commercial.
Does it?
Yeah, the one with the old guy dancing. In the...
I want to take that trade. I missed
The
it
gold
just
trade?
a moment. Yeah, that gold. It's just that short bias in the higher time frame has me not willing to buy it. Zoom out. Zoom out is always a good thing. Zooming out is sometimes gives you a better perspective, right? But perspective. That's what you come here for TopstepTV. That's perspective.
Yep.
NASDAQ.
Here's a comment, Dakota. I'm curious. Are you about to get in a trade?
Yep.
All right.
I want to see these 890s come back into play. Okay, I'm going to take it. I'm taking it. 2 micros. Oh, and just like that.
Short? Look at
Yep.
that.
Just like that. All right, I'm just going to take profits right there. There's one. Oh, man, and just like that, there's 15 points. All right, okay, I'm done. That's out. Woo. That was, didn't let me build a position. But that was 15 points pretty damn fast.
Nice trade.
As soon as I got into, I gotta see that entry. Look at this thing go. If I was in a bigger position, I'd have a runner. It's, oh man. Oh, paper handed that. Yes, chat. I know.
Hey,
Let's see.
It's a long week of trading. There's gonna be more opportunity.
We're just yeah.
Not every trade could be a 600-point trade.
Yeah, got in right at 914. Just a nice scalp. Wasn't expecting that big of a move though. Look at it, it's still going. Still going. Wow. What did I see?
Continues so.
What did I see? You know what? You guys haven't got to the 800, the 900 likes, so why? Come on. I'm over here still carving these markets up. Base hits. You know what? 900 likes, I'll tell you what I saw. Take it.
Nice trade. There was a question. I'm going to paraphrase it. Someone told me not to read it, but it's not that bad. Sometimes you got to get a alternative opinion than yours to maybe validate what you see. Real Gamma in the chat says, random analysis. Use more math statistics to analyze the market data. I hope is not going to get it done for your viewers. Just saying. What do you think about that, Dakota?
Okay, read that for me one more time.
Yeah, basically to summarize this statement, it's saying we should use more math in our analysis and not emotion, right? I guess using the words, I think I want the market to do this, is not math-based analysis.
Sometimes you don't need math-based analysis. No, sometimes you don't need, you have okay. You could break down anything to numbers, right? Ones and O's, right? You literally can break down your trading to program it, right? But here's the thing. Yeah. If you could break down your trading and programming it, trading's easy. Everyone would be able to just program their strategy and they're going to make all this money. But that's not how it works, right? There's a level of intuition and there's a level of, and I really do argue over 90% of it is just emotions, right? Controlling your own emotions and managing risk. You can flip a coin, pick the direction, and if you're managing the risk and the trade properly, you can have a positive expectancy, right? Yep. You can say that's math, right? You could break it down to that level, but we're trading, right? I'm a trader. I go through technical analysis. I'm focused on, helping new traders get to that consistency. And it's really is more about keeping it simple, focusing on your emotions. But if if that person wants to focus on the numbers, focus on the numbers. Hopefully they do good and doing well. There's so many different ways to trading. Some people just pure algorithms, right? I
watched a video, and again, I never say anyone is right or wrong, because if you can manage your risk and make money, it doesn't really like Dakota just said, really doesn't matter what strategy you use. But I was watching a video of a quant this weekend. I had a lot of time sitting in a car, so I was just watching some stuff, and he was basically saying, like discretionary trading and how it doesn't work and things like that, and have whatever opinion. And then he shared a strategy, a math-based strategy, but he was showing the P&L for the year, and I think he started off with like $100,000 account. And there was a drawdown of about 50 grand in that account before ultimately getting back up to 120. Now, regardless of the route that you use, right, you're kind of getting to the same result, right? I think we've seen traders who we know who are extremely discretionary traders who have a different P&L curve, right? I don't think just because you use math, you're going to be a better trader, right? Just because you use intuition to trade, you're going to be a better trader.
Nope.
Hedge funds, we are all dealing with uncertainty.
Yeah, we are all. If so, right? Hedge funds are paying millions and millions, billions even, to rocket science, data science. I mean, very, very highly educated, smart people. It's not solvable, right? These markets, you can't just it's solved and everything's finished, right? Because it's always changing. Yep. And at the end of the day, guess what markets are? There's a reason why there's a fear index, right? Do people get scared, and what happens? They sell off, right? People get greedy, markets go up, right? And there's a level of emotions evolved in these markets, because it's not just professionals trading. You have so many people. What happens? Oh man, we're scared that the Fed's gonna not cut interest rates, right? And it fear and greed, fear index. What's happening? Everyone's scared. We're selling off, or greedy and buying, and are we in a bubble and this and that? So there's such a level of fear, and depending on how you're trading, because honestly, I could get to the point, and I could break it, and I could break a strategy down to not even use math.
I just got in a short gold, but I just realized that is a mini and not micro, so I'm going to just get out of this trade.
Jay's YOLO in this. $100.
Just going to get out of it. I'm just going to get out of this trade here. All right, I'm flat.
$100 bill right there, man.
Damn.
$100 bill.
That's the entry I wanted. I did not want to be an accidental trader there. I thought about just moving the stop into profit and letting it work, because I do think this is the trade that's going to fall apart here.
Sometimes I consider just like, okay, I'm in it and I'm up money. Hurry, just put it at break even and just let it go.
That's what I thought about doing, to be honest. I didn't want to
look at it
profit
go.
off an accident and set a bad example, but it's going to go. This is going to be the one
off. Gold's selling off. Oh, you got in the boat and hopped out.
Yeah, it was the wrong boat.
you got in the paddleboard. Yeah,
it's the wrong boat. And if you're wondering why my P&L is red, it's always going to be red. It's actually never going to be green again.
You're just kidding. Oh, that's right. You changed the color, right?
Change the color. No matter if it's a winning trade, it's going to be red. If it's a losing trade, it's going to be red.
And what price did you get in?
What was I short there? 30, 80. 30.80 I was short.
Hey, it was a $100 boat. You
Oh yeah.
got in the boat, picked up $100 and bailed.
Yeah.
Great trade.
Thanks,
it was
man.
Location, right? Location.
Yeah, we keep rejecting off of this VWAP, and I know I was looking for a price above VWAP, but we keep rejecting there, right? So it was a feeler, and it just happened to be a feeler with a mini instead of a micro. I went to move the stop, and I'm like, wait, why is that risk $550? That doesn't sound right. It's like, oh, this is a big contract.
That reminds me, I need to come in here and block the NASDAQ and GC.
Yeah. People asked, how do you change the P&L color? Here you go. Go into settings, go to miscellaneous, and then you can change your realized P&L positive color. I just made everything red. And someone said, doesn't it make sense to put it green? Red feels like you're punishing yourself to some extent. No, because now red just doesn't mean anything, right? If you attach a color to the result, then it means something. But now red just doesn't mean anything. It's just a color. Red just means I traded today. I can look at the P&L after the day.
All right, I'm gonna do gold.
This is gonna go, man. So now the question is, do I get in with the micro that I wanted?
So I'm gonna answer that question while we wait to get to the 900 likes. What I'm gonna answer for these traders. Oh, no. I can't change the color. It's too much for me. I gotta go revert back to green. I'm colorblind anyway, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter very much. Let me answer that question about the numbers, because I'm still on that one. I could break down a strategy that has nothing to do with math that I know some people do, and they make good money. Hey, market's selling off, and whenever it sells off to where they feel it's like sold off, like it's pure feeling, right? I don't want to say MP does it, but a lot more of the wealthy people do it. Like, oh my gosh, everyone's talking about how down the market is. I'm just gonna go buy some stocks. I'm just gonna go buy some stocks. Like, that's it. It's like, oh man, everyone's telling me how, everyone's losing money, the market's selling off, and I see it on the news. I'm gonna go buy some stocks because I like it, right? And then how much depends on how much money they want put in, and they'll just go. It's like, oh, I like Apple. I'm gonna go buy, $20,000 with Apple. At what price? I don't know. Whatever it's trading at right now.
Wherever it is right now.
Yeah, wherever it is right now.
Yeah. Chad,
what's your strategy? Do you have a stop loss? No, I just own Apple. I don't need a stop loss, right? Tell me.
I'm in a micro.
Where's the math on that one?
I'm in a micro, short.
Okay. Okay, see ya. It works when you're liquid. It can also work when you're not as liquid as, I mean, you could buy like $50, right? I mean, no, you don't have to have a ton of money. I mean, if you have $50 and the market's selling off, and you're like, oh, okay, I'll go buy a share of Intel. Fooled by randomness. Yeah. Ooh, that sounds. What did they call it? The random walk?
Random walk, yeah.
I like the stock. Coach J is short gold, 1 micro.
I'm risking like the profit that I made on that original trade, or the accidental trade. That would have been a nice happy accident if I just went to sleep.
A happy accident. And man, NASDAQ is continuing to push lower. I mean, since I got in, I mean, since these highs.
Nice.
I mean, sure enough, technicals. Look how simple, straightforward that one was. And traders was like, "Oh, your hindsight." No, I talked about this beforehand. I even traded it, right? Major support throughout the New York session. We broke down. Guess what? That support became in resistance, and then also guess what? Not only that, we had this triple top, and then I got in some shorts throughout there. So not too bad. Not too bad. VWAP says I had 2 trades. One I got out at 910, and the other one I actually got out in these 90s or 80s. But it was just scalps. Up 286 tonight. While we're watching Jay's.
Oh, yeah. So somebody asked, why am I managing the trade this way? I had the OCO brackets on. So you need to have a bracket set there, right? So now I can't drag this because I have it set to OCO brackets, but it's off. So for right now, I just have to manage this the way I have it. You
Nice
see it
trade,
now?
Man. Look at this.
So far, you know, it would have really been nice if I just let that mini go, because it never got back to my entry.
Don't think about that. I'm thinking I should have just.
But it is what it is.
I should have just held that one trade you had me and just had a wider stop and put it at. You're looking at 39.75 on this. That's what you're doing. You're looking for way down there.
We'll see if we get there. It'll be about a $500 trade with 1 micro, which would be nice. But this is about a 5-to-1 risk to reward, or reward over risk.
Nice.
5-to-1.
Yeah.
Like 3.5-to-1.
Okay.
Yeah, because this should come down.
It just keeps selling off too. Gold keeps it. Yeah, nice trade. I'm gonna run through some more hashtag slow markets before we end it here. We hurry up, chat. We'll get to 100, 800, or 900 likes. Okay, keep pushing it up. Hurry, get to 900 likes. I'll just show it anyway because I trust the chat to get to the 900 likes. I'll show this. I'll show this. This was everyone says my riskiest trade. I had a friend just like, hey, at the end of your Vegas trip, on your way to the airport, just go ahead and put $100 on black. So let me see if I could pull this out. This was a good one. So I did just that. I low-key didn't tell him I was recording.
Oh, you're not supposed to, right?
As long as you don't record anything, you shouldn't.
Okay.
I get 100.
God, I was tired too. I was so tired. Everyone I do. And it worked. As a 10-second trade. That's so fast too. So fast.
10-second trade.
10-second trade.
What do you? Does that double your money there?
Yeah, I doubled your money. I put $100 down and like.
Nice. Yep. Yeah.
While the wheel was going, I'm like, oh, hurry, put it on black, and then that was it. That was
yeah.
it.
So like I was saying,
Hold
the
on,
first
what
time
is
I ever
going
went
on?
to a casino in Atlantic City, me and my friends did the same thing. We were like, hey, everyone got $50. It's like, yeah. It was like 4 of us that decided to do it. It's like, all right, we're putting it on black. We did it, and it worked. And we're like, oh, well, that's free money. Do it again. We put it on black. It works again. And then it's like, all right, now you got a free bankroll to play with the rest of the time you're here. And we were like right out of college. So it was like, oh, wow, that was quick way to make some quick money. And
That addiction.
that luck ran out very quick.
Look at
Wow,
gold
look
go,
at this
dude.
thing go.
Look at this gold.
Look at all those chickens.
Yeah, look at this gold. It would be what, 2,000 in a mini?
Yeah, that'd be about 1,000.
New session lows. New session lows.
That'd be about 1,000. Hey, we're in it. We're in it, chat. We're in it.
We're in it. Yeah. I'm just. We're doing trader math here. We're doing trader math.
Look at all those chickens.
Wow. From the 30s to the 18 new session lows.
Yeah, I don't know that this is over.
Why would I do that?
I did it to myself. I did it to myself. I would have been pissed, right? If that trade went against me and I lost $400, $500 in where I thought I was going to lose 50, I would not have been happy. So break even, I wouldn't have lost anything, which would have been nice. But you don't want to profit off of your mistakes. Could set a bad precedent. And I did profit off it. I made $100.
Yeah, you did. And you're how much in the money now? 50?
50.
And we moved. This is such a great trade too.
Yeah.
Such a great trade. Yeah, this morning I asked Andre what his favorite color was, red or black. Andre liked red because of the Chicago Bulls, I'm guessing.
Okay.
Yeah. So I faded him. I'm gonna tell him. That's what I'm gonna tell him in the morning. Don't say anything in chat. I'm gonna show him that, and yeah, it was a fade. Worked out pretty well.
All right, so I might add to this trade. If we get a 3-minute candle close, another 3-minute candle close below 40.21. So I got a little bit of time on this candle. If it closes below 40.21, I may add and then just go stop the break even on this. Add a big contract? Nah, I can't. Check. Got to trade this responsibly.
Trade it responsibly. Topstep risk disclosure in the YouTube chat. Let's make sure we get that through a few times. A few times, definitely, for sure. Look at this. Ooh, look at, man. Another good trader. We get all these hashtag slow markets in here. Day 4 complete on the new XFA. Locked out for the day and payout incoming. Payout incoming. Man, nice work.
Man, NASDAQ is still getting cooked here. What's that downside target on the NASDAQ? Where were we looking?
Let's see.
Where's the low of that candle?
I like 8. There's oh, you're looking at that bigger candle from like
yeah,
way back. You're looking at that candle here, so I'd say 24,001, maybe 200.
Yeah,
100s.
200 is the low.
Yeah.
I don't know that we get there today. I was just.
Yeah. We have Nvidia earnings, so it's gonna be. I'm curious to see how Nvidia earnings and the market's gonna react. Tomorrow's already Tuesday, and let's see what
All right, I'm short 2. Just added to that.
Okay, you're at and we keep going. We have some Fed speakers tomorrow, US factory orders, Fed speakers, more Fed speakers. And then obviously Wednesday we have FOMC minutes. I don't know if that's going to be too important because it's the here and now. More Fed speakers. And then Nvidia earnings. Nvidia earnings tomorrow. And now we're finally getting the numbers on the 20th.
Yeah, finally.
Finally, initial jobs, non-farm,
it's
and
gonna be interesting.
unemployment. Oh, just all of them, huh?
Yep.
We're just oh
Open
my
the
gosh.
books. Open the books. They want the data, give them the data.
Give us all the data. Okay, Thursday is going to be a hell of a day.
Yeah.
That's going to be the day after Nvidia earnings, into unemployment, into non-farm, into initial jobless claims. And those three, they're all coming out at the same time, too. An hour before the market opens.
And NASDAQ is just getting cooked here.
Oh, man. If only I held a runner.
Why did I call a gold long? Who called a gold long, Mikes? Did someone say long gold?
Did someone say long gold?
It wasn't me.
I was in short. You're in short. I was short NASDAQ. I was talking about some structure, looking for higher lows and higher highs. Which
Right.
It was there for a minute, and then we started selling off. Man, look at this. Look at this NASDAQ thing trade go.
Getting cooked. Yeah, man. 640s?
We're at 840s right now.
Near the low. Yeah, that's near the low of today's session.
Yeah, it's
Monday's price action, right?
Yeah, yep. These 30s, these 830s.
30s, yeah.
And we're almost there. Yeah, we're in these 30s now. We're in these 30s and we're going. We could end it here. Because
I just realized what time it was.
We didn't get to the 900 likes. I was gonna be like, yeah, we can stay a few minutes after, but we did not get to the 900 likes. So,
You know what? You know what would have got them there, Dakota? If I left the mini on. If I left the big gold contract on, we would have got to 9. We would have been at 900 likes at this point. But this trade is cooking right now. Keep going, gold.
NASDAQ's
NASDAQ is as well.
dumping too. Oh wow, look at this. We might see 4,000 tonight.
We'll see. Still has a little bit of work to do right here.
If we get to 900 likes, Jay, would you stay for 5 minutes?
Let me check the puppy and see if he's awake. I got to take him out because I cannot clean up a crate again. But
okay, I'm not coming back to New Jersey.
yeah.
Let me know when he's potty trained.
Yeah.
How long does it take
get him
to,
there in a
to
couple
train
weeks.
a dog like that?
Couple weeks.
Couple weeks.
Yeah.
Man, how big is he gonna get?
So his dad is 85 pounds right now,
Okay.
and his mom's probably like 60 pounds. So he'll be pretty big.
Okay, somewhere around there. Well,
Yeah.
NASDAQ's flushing, gold's flushing.
We can stick around. We can stick around. He's still sleeping.
Okay. You checked.
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
Yeah, I'm
He's
gonna
not
go.
moving.
Well, we didn't get to 900 likes, so nope. Let's it's give and take, man. Supply and demand. I will be on tomorrow morning. Oh, man, I gotta be on with Aaron Trades, talking about gold. Aaron Trades. He trades the London session here on TopstepTV. Amazing gold trader. Travels around. And I'll be on tomorrow morning for the New York session open. Tomorrow, and then if not tomorrow night during slow markets, it's gonna be another good. I got Baron on. Gonna be getting Braden on here soon. I'm excited. Trade up with him in the mornings. It's always good. This went well this morning, but yeah, NASDAQ selling off, and you're in that great gold trade.
I might get tagged out here. I moved my stop up. I didn't like that rejection down there. I wanted to see some follow through. But it does not stop me out. I may continue to add to this trade, chat. Let's watch this 3-minute candle close.
Chat hit their TP. The 900 likes TP. That's what we're going to call it. All right, that's the chat's take profit. 900 smashed. Leave a runner on. Get to 1,000.
Oh, are you serious?
What's up?
Okay, there you go. I'm short 3.
Okay. Okay. Nasdaq's pushing. We're continuing to sell off here in the Nasdaq.
All right, short 3. I can only lose $21 on this trade at this point. And my exit is going to go at the 75s, and I'm not going to do any more management of this trade. It's either going to go or it's not.
All right. And you're still, this is the one you're looking for, 39.75, right?
Yeah. Yep. But if it stops me out, I don't know that we go tonight, and I might get a better chance to get back into this trade tomorrow morning. Very similar to what happened last week where we were on. So this may stop me out here. I'm still going to be looking to short gold.
Okay.
But just the flow is just not really getting any follow through momentum right now in this time frame. So
yeah, fair enough.
Ideally, what I was going to do is, get under 4,006, and then we'll go from there. But
I mean, you still have a bearish bias going in tomorrow off that higher
For sure.
time frame. Bitcoin is continuing to sell off. Nasdaq is also selling off. And man, shout out to you, Jay. We got traders tuning in all the time, every single day. Copy trading 2 accounts, up $600. Great work, traders.
nice.
Seeing tons of these hashtag slow markets. If I don't get to them, then you can always tune in tomorrow or the next day, and we're getting through them. So, get through as many as I can. It's always great to see them. If not, I'll go through, and the ones I do see, of course, I'll recognize all the time to the traders doing so well. Trading better than me. Traders are always trading better than I am. I just, hopefully I'm able to nudge them in the right direction, hopefully. But
What are we here for?
that's exactly what we're here for. Anything you want to finish this up on?
Trade well, manage your risk, take your own trades. You'll feel better about winning and losing if you trade your own process. But it is going to be an exciting week of trading. We already talked about it. What's on the calendar? Don't use all your opportunity trying to squeeze milk out of a rock.
Where'd that one come from?
I don't know. Somebody said it. It was Edgy Invest in the chat. Said it, so I stole it. Don't try to squeeze milk out of a rock. Unless that rock is gold. Keep going, gold. Let's just sell off here.
Oh man, I don't even know what to think about that one.
I don't either. I don't
even know.
I'm gonna stop saying it though.
You're putting it out there in the chat. They're gonna just bring it up on slow markets randomly. Yeah. Look at this Nasdaq. It's just going. All right, we'll leave it here. If this keeps going, I'm just gonna keep watching it. Yeah, I'm done till tomorrow morning, anyways. Great work, man. Great trade.
You too,
Finishing
man.
up 286. You're in the money. Green on the screen. And I will see everybody, like I said, bright and early tomorrow morning. If not, tomorrow night. Jay, go take care of your opening range breakout.
Yep.
Bye.
Absolutely.
Bye.
Later, guys.
See ya.